Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back. This is Tito Trades. Today is June 18, 2025, and I'm looking at the M&Q. Want to slow down a little bit, right? Noticing sometimes I get a little ahead of myself, and so I want to take smaller positions and I want to let the markets kind of develop so that then I can form an overall bias, right? As of now, as you can see, the market's kind of sold off some, but it's had some difficulty breaking the 30,400 level. And right now, I'm looking for a possible long above the 30,470 level. And again, my style of trading is scalping, right? I'm a momentum trader. I use price action to dictate which way the trade's going to go. And I try to take trades off of key levels. As you see, I'm not just jumping in arbitrarily like right there. Set your levels. If you get triggered, you're in. If not, it is what it is. No big deal. Have your stop set in place and adjust from there. And so today I did notice that the market seems very, very liquid, right? It's not choppy. It's not having difficulty determining a range, uh, establishing new highs or new lows. And this is the kind of market environment where I tend to thrive in most, right? So when it's like this, I tend to put my foot on the gas, uh, taking setups as I see them come along. And here we are, right? I've been watching this long for a bit, and I start to kind of scale into it, right? Obviously, I'm looking at other off the chart indicators. I'm watching the M&Q at different time frames on the 1 minute, as I'm sharing right here. But I'm also looking at the 30 second. I'm looking at the overall structure of the 5 minute and of the 15 minute. In addition, I'm watching the MES and the MYM, keeping my eye on the S&P 500 and on the Dow Industrial. And you can see right there, I scaled up nicely to 10 contracts, right? It's a very, very, very controlled trade. And I know some of you guys, so some of you folks are wondering, well, why does he get in and out so much? Why not just hold it and let it keep going? If you notice, prior to this short, I was in a long, and it was right at the top of that last hammer candle before this giant red one printed, right? And so that's why I scalp and I get in and out the way that I do. It's more so because I've been burned so many times that this is what makes me comfortable with my style of trading, and that's all it is, right? And if you're wondering what I did right there, I was short. Trade was going down. I added to a winner, right? I turned it from one contract to two contracts, and just trying to build off of that. And today was a great trading day. I had a really, really high accuracy rate. The markets were just moving very nicely. I can just read them. You can see right there, I took a short on four. I added four more for eight. And again, I used the 30 second chart to kind of tell me my entries. And I used the 1 minute for so that I have a little less noise. Right here, we're approaching a level. And I only have one contract. And I really like this trade right here, right? This breakdown over this level, possibly getting a lot of selling pressure as well from a lot of the off the chart indicators. But I don't mind hopping in and hopping out. I'll take a couple dollars here and there, scale it into a larger day. See, it doesn't seem like much, right? But two contracts right there, the position size, two contracts, and we're down $40, right? So that's the reason why I try to keep tight stops to mitigate risk, especially on a green day, right? If you're up nicely on a green day, the last thing you want to do is compromise any of those profits by taking reckless trades, right? That's a slippery slope. You start running into tilt or revenge trading. That's something that I struggled with for quite some time. And so right now, what are we looking at? We're seeing that the market kind of bounced some. It wants to pop up. I took a quick long just to take advantage of that momentum. Took a grand total of 26 trades during this session. Made a total profit of $514, 20 winning trades, 6 losing trades, 76% profitable trades. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time.